Hello Cap. My name is Linda. I am your first officer today.
Good morning, everybody. I see we've got a few viewers already, so thank you very much for getting up early on this Saturday morning, wherever you are and wherever you are. I hope you're going to enjoy it with us. I've got Paul here in the studio with me. Hello, Paul.
Morning.
All right, so we can continue our discussion, but obviously with a discretionary note to that in a short while. Good morning, John Redmond. Um, Weather looks interesting here. I can tell you one thing. Are you flying with Paul, by the way?
Yes, I'm just about to spawn.
All right, okay. Mr. Zambo, good morning. I'm going to do this developer reload quickly, just to make sure the Zibo operates optimally the way it was designed, and we don't have any XLUA script issues and things like that. So, um, guys, I'm just going to mute my mic for 30 seconds. I just want to finish my banana muffin quickly while this thing's reloading. Be back now.
Hello Cap. My name is Linda. I am your first officer today.
Right, sorry for that. Um, I'm back. Okay, guys, in all seriousness, this is our flight today. We're going to fly from Leeds, Bradford to Dublin. It's a short hop. Me and Paul were quickly talking. I think we're going to use flight level 260 because we don't want to go too high. A couple of guys apparently have mentioned weird circles there by BAGSO. So we're going to have a look, see if we can spot something like that. I'll pass that on to Zibo if it happens. If not, we'll, shrug our shoulders. We don't know. Yeah, things happen. Um, I'm going to start this planning while I'm reading John's note there on stream. John, I'll be with you just now, and then we can sort out what we need to do. Guys, don't be shy. Ask your questions, make your comments, just have a chit chat, whatever, as long as you guys enjoy the show. Well, John, that's a very good one. I've suggested deleting the shader cache to quite a few people. For me, the big change was Explain 11.5 to R1 that was released. Ever since then, so far, not one single crash, thank goodness. It seems to work, and I've flown it extensively now. Unfortunately, only once in the Zibo. The rest have been testing the TBM and the SR22. So I've done one flight in the Zibo. Perfect. I'll do more flights, and then as I get my confidence back, we'll start streaming that again. I mean, in the current version of Explain that I have running here in the background, that's there on the screen, or just behind the screen. I mean, I can just tick the box, get Vulcan back on, and see if it still works. Then we can investigate further. But so far so good. I'm happy if you're happy, if you got it working. It's a good trick to know, to clean out the shader cache every now and then. So good stuff. Yeah, good stuff. We're getting to a situation where rumor has it, and I'm specifically saying it that way, that we will not have OpenGL in Explain 12. We will be left to Vulkan, which means that we're going to lose a lot of add-ons. We're going to lose a lot of third-party sceneries and stuff that just isn't optimized. Because that in essence is also where my crash to desktop happens, is because of the sheer amount of older generation, not Vulkan compatible sceneries that I have, and some of them are payware, so that's sad but true. So we'll have to see what happens now. By the way, I'm on gate 3, Paul.
Thank you, sir.
Oh, so there is a casualty of war. Not sure how that happened. Hold on. People, how did that copy? That's not what it should. Oh, you know what happened? I didn't highlight the D. Sorry. There we go. That's better. Right. Do you have a runway for takeoff? Because I see the wind's variable at 3 knots, so it's much of a muchness. Any preference, Paul?
3-2. It's rather ridiculous looking Nelson departure.
Okay.
But, I think I might give myself a direct at one stage. If we haven't got ATC, of course.
When I select runway 32 and I take the suggested departure, it kicks it out. You say Nelson 3W, hey?
Yeah.
No, that's a. I'm gonna remove that one waypoint. I'm gonna actually get rid of that one. That is Pole Hill. Oh my goodness, we're gonna kill your home VOR.
Yeah. Shame.
There we go. Done.
You're
Got
going
rid of it.
direct to Croft, are you?
Yes. So Nelsa Direct Croft. Yes.
Yeah.
That's gonna be a nice one, I think. All right, and we obviously have runway to 8 with BAGSO something. Ugh, I hate it when this thing does this to me. Go back. Okay.
We were talking earlier about some of the difficulties of route planning.
Yes, yes.
Some of these SIDS and stars in Northern England, Manchester and Leeds, they don't connect up at all, and it was a really deep puzzle to me why that was the case. In fact, it still is. Why they would do it that way. It's very odd.
Well, my 2 cents. This is just my opinion, not based on any fact or holy scripture. Is in the real world, it's a suggestion. It's part of the planning. It's there for safety's sake. But remember, in real world, there's ATC, and they all get vectors, or they give vectors to the pilots. You understand? So it's all very well to have it there. That is what the paper says. But in real world, they hardly ever fly it. We've got situations like that in Cape Town. I have been in the cockpit many times, flying down there. I've stood on the ground, done blind spotting. I've never seen a single aircraft actually use the VOR on top of that airport. It just doesn't happen. Everybody gets a visual approach at some point in time. So you go down RNAV or whatever to a certain point and they kick you over. It just becomes a visual or a vector thing.
Yes. I'm under the flight path to Manchester, depending on the wind, under Pole Hill, VOR. And as you say, I've never seen one come in according to the chart.
Mm. Hello, Uncle John.
Good morning, gentlemen.
Morning, John.
You well?
All well, thank you. And you?
Yes.
Very well. Refused to go to bed again. Stayed in bed till a decent time.
Okay, all right, that's good. So you're not flying with us now?
I beg your pardon?
Are you not flying with us now? The Leeds to Dublin flight?
Is it that time?
Yes, we're live on air, sir. We are planning our best here to get going.
How far are you into it? I've just this second got out of bed.
Well, Uncle John, if you go brush your teeth and take a shower, you're going to be late. But if you just jump in and start up the sim and do those things, then go brush your teeth while it's starting up, you'll make it.
And where are you going from to?
EGNM, Leeds Bradford to Dublin.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Okay. I might go on silent just to keep my head together and get it sorted.
No problem.
I've only just spawned, John, so don't worry.
Me too.
Okay,
I haven't
but
set up. I'm just still planning and all.
I'll fire her up now as we speak then.
Yeah.
Okay, she's been fired up. EGM to Dublin.
All right. Getting there.
Don't know what gates you two are on.
Number 3 for me.
You're on number 3.
17 for me, John.
Okay. I'll go on gate 5 then.
I keep on forgetting to update my ERAC on some brief.
Okay.
Come now. What? Now this thing is complaining about my viua password again. Let me just go copy it from the email. If I copy it from the email, it works. If I copy it from my copy. It just doesn't work.
That's odd.
That's not computer science. That is gibberish.
Oh, you bugger.
Uncle John,
Yeah,
did you have a good night's rest? That's another good question.
I did. I did. I did.
I'm glad.
And you?
Yes, sir.
Good.
Just FYI for you and the guys listening, in the VA, me and Paul were fiddling with some of these rewards we were talking about, some of the goals,
Yes.
and we've actually put a test flight up where we want to give a badge for a dangerous airport situation.
Okay.
So I'll give you the flight details later, but
Okay.
that seems to be one of the incentives we want to implement, and we have now implemented a test one, so we can fly it at some point in time and see if you get your badge.
Yeah, that'd be interesting.
I'll share details later. All right, now where is this toolkit pro? Connect to explain. Your mic is hot, eh?
Mine.
Yeah, we can
Do you want me
hear.
to put it, change it over?
If you can, please.
No problem. Done.
Yeah, okay, cool.
Guys, the Leo's on board.
Is it my imagination, or is it getting lighter sooner in the UK now with season change?
Oh, it really is.
Right.
Gives me that optimistic feeling. It's good.
Good. Yeah, because I mean, it's now 7:22, and it's like, oh, there's sunlight. I think I'm gonna rather enjoy this departure, Paul. I don't know if I've ever done it, so it looks kind of new to me. Paul,
Yeah.
FYI, if I look at the briefing in some brief, there's like less than 3 knot wind difference between flight level 26 and 28. So it's not a major difference. It tells you that there's more favorable winds, but it's like less than 3 knots.
Yeah, negligible, isn't it?
Yeah, negligible.
I can't see you on the airfield. Am
I
I
haven't
connected,
connected.
or are you?
No, I haven't connected yet. Alright, connected now. Yeah, I should populate in a few seconds.
Goedemorgen, fijne mensen.
Goeiemôre, Kees. Hoe gaan dit?
Excellent. En jou?
Lekker, dankie. Gaan goed. In fact, use that one. Right, so someone asked me in the week about the trim, and this is my answer. I'm going to put it over here. If you go to Linda's commands, there you can click set THS. That's a Airbus terminology, but we don't mind. It's just never been changed. We're going to set the trim for takeoff just by clicking
Trim
there.
up.
And Linda will then do the trim for us. And you don't get all kinds of weirdness with her and her shouting that we didn't do the trim for takeoff. So it's her responsibility. Alright, our initial altitude is 7,000 according to our charts. So I'm just going to dial that in. On the departure. Alright, armed and ready to go. So while we are sitting here, let's quickly get the ILSs and things set up as well. So we're going to use D78. Save us from doing it in the short flight in the air. 278. 111.35. And we don't have an actual VOR, but we can use the other one for reference only. 1149. Right. Change the squawk code. Oh, I don't need better pushback. I'm facing out already. must just remember to remove the chocks, otherwise I'm not going anywhere. Right, gentlemen, I'm starting my overhead and I'm going to start my APU.
Very good.
Captain Hatcher on the fasten seatbelt sign. We do ask that all passengers take your seat at this time and please fasten your seatbelt. Just as a reminder, we cannot leave the gate until all carrying items are properly put away. All overhead bins are closed and all passengers are seated.
While I'm waiting, let me do my automatic unicorn. Didn't think about that. Alpha November. Delta and hold short Delta 1. That's interesting. Awesome. Never done that. Right, so we don't want to remove the chocks before the hydraulics are operational and the parking brake is set, otherwise we're going to run away. At this point in time we can remove it, also the ground power, and we can actually quickly close the doors. Okay, beacon can come on. Fuel pumps and
Flight attendants will have a departure cross check
the
and all
rest
call
is
thank you.
fine. Let's have a look, see. I don't think this is really meant to be a Boeing 737 parking or gate. I might not use it again, so anyway, it was a nice to have, eh? Thank you, Trish. Alright, I'm starting the procedures to start engines. So, engine start procedure.
Engine start procedure.
I'm about 5 minutes behind you guys.
No worries, Speedy Gonzalez. We know you can make
Waiting
it.
for the command to start sequence.
Board boarding door has been closed. Once again, we need all passengers to remain seated at this time. Please double check the security of your seatbelt. All electronic devices will need to be
Right, guys, good morning again. Welcome to all the new viewers. I see the numbers have gone up slightly. Thank you for joining us. We're flying from Leeds, Bradford to Dublin. We're flying real time. I see that summer is on its way to the UK again because we're getting light a bit earlier in the day. Amazing, amazing. Paul and Uncle John are both flying with me. I'm not sure if there's anybody else, Kies or Mickey. Don't know if you guys are flying with, but we can always have a look, see outside, right? Anybody else wants to join us? We are on iVeo, so you guys are more than welcome to actually come and join us. That sun is a bit bright in our eyes there. Right, so the idea is I'm going to taxi all the way there, then down, and then we're going to use this taxiway. And I think there's a bit of a backtrack to get to the end, turn around, and then take off runway 32. Right, we modified the flight route a little bit because we're using runway 32. We cut out the pole hill VOR, so the aunties can sleep a bit later there. No noise.
Boo.
Yeah, shame. Next time, Paul.
Yeah, next time.
All right, so yeah, that's about where we are at now. Start number 2 engine.
Starting number 2 engine. N2. Starter cutout.
Start number 1 engine.
Starting number
Looks
1
like
engine.
John's going to be taking off first.
Negative, sir.
Well, you've already pushed.
Yeah. Or
Yeah, I'm going at super fast speed to try and catch up.
no, you're
Well,
beating
you-
all of us.
You've overtaken now. Never mind catch up.
We love you, Uncle John. That's 100%. 10 out of 10 for effort this morning, sir.
25 N2.
Tell you what, I hope I'm quick off the blocks like that when I have a birthday like John's just had.
Yeah. Good morning, Bernie. Good morning from Australia. Yeah, I'm sitting in a sunny South Africa, and we busy taking off from a not so bad looking UK airport here in Leeds. So
Starter cutout.
so far so good. Good start
Engine
to the
start
morning.
procedure completed. Flaps 5 set.
And we have a respectable 4 degrees. Woohoo! Heat wave. Yeah.
Taxi lights on.
Yes, Bernie, I found if I start an hour later, it's like I cut my whole day into pieces, you know. This way I can maybe do a private flight without streaming in between, or I can, you know, do something for or with the wife or the kids or something, you know. We just separate the flights a little better for the family. Uncle Jon, I is behind yous. So if you're ready to go, I'm ready to go. Okay, Renee. Wife's just leaving.
Nico, may I ask a question?
Of course.
It looks like outside your screen there's a sandstorm going on. Do you need a window heat?
No, window heat is on. What happens is that is the way it depicts the sun glare. Look, if I look in a different direction, there's mist, you know, fog. And if we look in that direction, that's looking into sunrise. So that's the depiction of the sun hitting the mist or the fog, whatever you want to call it.
Right, understood.
I'm sitting waiting for Uncle John to move, and there he's in front already. I'm sitting waiting, looking at other things. Uncle John, you need to broadcast with automatic Unicom. I never got my notice. There he does it. And you see, I'm wasting
Back
time.
in they go.
Dankie, dankie. Bye.
Backtracking to 3-2 for takeoff.
Awesome. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Just to add to the information of earlier, remember I'm using Skymax Pro 5. I think this is part of their way of depicting, obviously, the glare and the things, you know. So I can't remember what it looks like without Skymax Pro, but if you don't have it in the same similar scenario, then obviously it's the add-on that's making the difference.
Yep. Okay. Thank you.
Okay.
There he goes.
Yep. Right, so you're going to line up?
Yes, sir.
Here he comes. Enjoy, Paul. Enjoy, Uncle John. I'll be there just now.
Thank you.
I'm also going to line up now. Before takeoff procedure.
Approaching.
Before
3,
takeoff
2.
procedure. Before takeoff procedure completed.
On runway 700 feet remaining.
What a beautiful morning to fly.
Oh yeah. I'm glad I asked you. I'm loving this. This is just an amazing ambience that I'm getting here. This whole feeling, this whole look and feel of it is just good.
On runway 2.
Right, there's Uncle John, there's Paul, there's me. Right guys, I am rolling.
Stabilized.
Toga.
Takeoff thrust set. $80 knots. Throttle hold.
Looks like we're getting a ramp to take
Approaching
off from.
transition. V1. Rotate.
Woohoo!
Positive rate.
Gear up.
Gear up.
Come on, eh? Oh, that was fun.
Runway turn off, lights off. 1000 to level off.
Yes, it's a lovely looking morning in West Yorkshire.
Transition level. Flaps 1 set.
Just gonna grab a coffee.
As we go.
Yeah, my coffee is wonderful. I've got the mug in hand and it's
Flaps
working, eh?
upset.
Ah, this lady here talking nonsense, you know that. It wasn't transition level and I jumped the gun. Anyway, I'm just gonna keep it like that then. transition level is actually at 5,000 feet.
Approaching transition. Transition altitude.
It is John. I'm so glad I got this. It really makes for good viewing. Yeah, I love my Orbex through Earth.
It costs quite some rand, isn't it?
As kies, sê weer?
Orbix.
Ja.
Cost quite some rand.
Ja. Dit is so, maar dis die moeite werd. What you need to do if you want to invest in Orbex is wait for their sales. There is currently a sale on 40% less. I can't afford it if it's full price. Some of it was gifted to me by some of my followers, you know, but the ones that I bought at sale price. Less 40 or less 50 when they have those sales.
I will look into it later today.
Yeah. Hello. Hello.
Morning.
How are you, Torsten?
Oh, I'm doing okay. Just woke up after the late shift.
Ah, well, grab yourself a cup of coffee and enjoy the time with us.
In the cruise.
Did you do that HSSS flight yet?
I tried, but I quickly figured out what the joke was.
Yeah, okay. Now here's another joke. My flight on Aveo has been rejected
Oh yeah?
because the code says, what was it? WTR8. Check your flight plan before takeoff. No more clearer explanation. And the problem, I'm guessing, is this guy doesn't get it that HSSS has been renamed. I told him in the comments.
Mm.
He just rejected it.
Yeah, the communication I have seen, which I was not a part of, and the communication that I have now heard or given, which I was a part of, is they still need to decide what to do. They don't know what to do yet. And I'm not being funny when I say that, but they still need to decide what the hell they want to do. So I think it's facetious for them to not accommodate what happens in the real world in a certain sense, but also in real world, the actual fact is that it only becomes active, I think, on the 14th of March. So again, they're not facetious because it hasn't actually happened again. You still have to file on the old one. Just because Navigraph changed doesn't mean that it's official in the real world, kind of a thing, you know. So it happened, but it didn't happen. It's a grey area, and I think I personally think that there should be some mercy and grace for somebody like you that did it, and you know, but that's just me.
Well, no, there is actually, it isn't such a gray area because everybody, including, every simulator, we're in simulation, so every
Yes.
simulator pilot will have to use Navigraph or
Yes.
something similar to that.
And that has already updated.
And
Exactly.
that has already updated. I saw a notification that Skyvector has also said this has been renamed. So
Yeah. Well, the reason I'm calling it a grey area is because now you're fighting against simulating real world procedures versus being just a sim pilot. You understand? Now, if the guy who checked the leg is just a sim pilot, he wouldn't have the knowledge or the experience to make a call and say it's wrong. If it was a real world pilot, you would probably have gotten away with it because he understands how it works in the real world, you know. But certain guys, I don't know who this guy is, you know, some pilots work with flaps over the eyes, man. I mean, how many times have we not tried to explain to some pilots about the landing rate that isn't real, for instance, and the guys are hell bent on it because that's what they think is real. There are so many weird things happening in the flight sim world that just isn't real, but they live and die by it, you know. So that's the
PM
grey area.
Denton.
Sorry?
PM Denton.
Oh yeah, I suppose we can do that. Look, I spoke to him about it yesterday. All right, so he said he'll get back to me, and then once he does, we can raise this as well and say, it's not fair.
yeah, because we don't have any other
Reference.
means to we gotta hold onto something, and Navigraph is the thing to hold onto. And if they say no go, then what are we supposed to do?
Yeah, then fortunately I'm not at that leg yet. But until there is a resolution, I don't see any point in flying that leg, because you get the one guy that checks you, he allows it, the next guy that checks you doesn't allow it because of lack of knowledge and experience, or whatever you want to call it, you know. And it's not fair towards us flying the route. So don't know what else to say.
coming up to my top of descent.
Okay, Uncle John.
Thousand to level off.
1,000 to go.
Hello, Mako. Goeiemorgen. Good morning. 5 a.m. Did you not go to sleep, or did you wake up early? That's the question. Yeah, you got to go onto ground power. You are busy draining your battery. That's why you get the bells and whistles going off and only one side is working. You need to get to ground power. So you can get your GPU from the tablet, or you can use the gate ground power, but you got to switch on ground power.
Top of descent.
Alright, well, mine's coming up now. Okay, Maker. Okay, got it, Maker. Yes, sir, that's correct. Finite flying, yes, you have to get it connected. No, sir, just switch it on. The moment you see this ground light over there go blue, it means it's available, and you simply click the button down like that. It will immediately put power on the bus.
Good morning, all.
Hello, hello.
Morning, Kevin.
Morning, Kev.
Good morning, and how's everybody here?
Bright eye, bushy tail, I promise you, we're ready to go, man. We want to fly today.
Good man.
Morning, Kev.
Good morning, Mickey.
Good morning.
And good morning, Torsten.
Yes, good morning, young Kim.
Oh, I like it, I like it.
These youngsters.
That's done. 302. Uncle John,
Yes, sir.
while you are waiting for us to land, please organize us some nice Irish breakfast, please.
I haven't got my credit card with me. I always rely on Kevin.
Okay.
You'll have to get mine out again.
Kevin, just mail it to him quickly, man. Just make a plan. Just be a sport.
Well, he's got the number permanently etched in his head.
Okay. All right. Finite,
Bless you, Kevin.
finite flying. What you need to do is, this is the sequence: battery on, ground power on, and then you hit your emergency exit lights off. All right, now that one is not going to solve your problem, but that's the sequence: battery on, ground power on, and that. Make sure your parking brake is set. Make sure your chocks is set, you know, on the EFB, that the chocks are set. Parking brake is not going to work much until the hydraulics comes on, but it's part of the flow. What I would recommend is go below the video, go look in the description. There's a little place where you can click on show more. In there you'll find a link to my private hangar. In my private hangar, it's my OneDrive. You go to the Zibo folder and you look for the Zibo checklist. I've got a complete exhaustive multi-page checklist thing specifically that we use for training guys. Okay, grab that checklist and start following it. Take a ruler, you know, put it line by line, tick off what you've done, what you haven't done. Once you get into the flow of things, and that thing is line by line accurate, proper, as it should be. Okay, once you get into the flow of things, you'll see where you missed something or didn't miss something, but you're going to have to start using the checklist, you know, and work through it. Effectively, once you've got battery on and ground power on, all your screens should come on, all the bells and whistles should stop, and it's all there. It must work, because that's the way it's been programmed.
Do
If
you
it
know
doesn't
any
work,
funny
there might be
stories?
something wrong with your
I am so
installation.
boring now.
Good morning, Carl. Good morning. Welcome, sir. $2,500. Thank you, sir, for that. Appreciate it. Saves me from typing that. Right, this was a nice, lekker little short flight, eh, guys?
Yeah, it's lovely. A moment ago, I heard you say 302.
Yes, that's the barrow minimums on a Cat 2 landing.
I was wondering why you picked Cat 2.
As I'm typing and I'm talking, that was what my eye caught. I see Cat 1 is 402. I can actually change that. That's just what my eye caught.
I've just wondered whether you saw something with the weather.
No, not at all. Not at all. You've got keen observation, but no, it's just, that's what I saw as I'm talking and splitting myself here into. There you go, 402. That's Cat 1. Okay.
Lovely.
I see you've got competition, Paul. There's a guy right next to you.
I think he's a long way above.
Okay, but he's going to KMIA. Sorry, I've just noticed a little blimp there on my screen there next to you. So that's why I was concerned.
Yeah, I did check.
Okay. Now that's a
Flight level.
763, and he's going to Miami. From Zurich to Miami. What a flight! Oh my goodness. I don't know, man. This world tour is stretching me with 4 and 5 hour flights already. I don't know how you do more than that. I've done once or twice in my life, but it's not for me. I don't do that thing. Long haul gets to me. Good morning, Dominic.
So there is already an update to the AIRAC revision 2.
Yeah, we
Maybe
published
they've
it
got it
yesterday.
fixed now.
No, they didn't. No, they didn't. Thorsten, I put it into the Zibo chat yesterday or the day before already. There was an update. It was literally overnight, but it didn't fix it at all. There's still no charts.
The only solution then I can think of is to roll back to an old air rack.
Mm.
Okay. I didn't have a decel point to get me to 250.
I've got mine there. I can see mine.
Yeah, I had one too.
Paul, maybe you got the instruction that there was no speed restriction on you.
I'll blame it on
I
ATC.
did.
Mm.
I have to tell you, I often make mistakes when I'm worried.
Can I shock you guys quickly?
Probably.
Try us.
How old do you think the Zibo Pilots group actually is? Christer said last year we must make an album of the first year, and I said to him, no, it's older than that. How old do you really think it is?
14 months old.
Okay, next.
2 years.
Next.
2.5 years.
Yeah, we've been together for almost 3 or maybe even more than 3. But the actual Zibo Pilots group was started on the 6th of May 2019. Yeah.
Ah, so it's coming up to 2 years.
Yeah, 20 months now. John Redmond, I see. Hey guys, tower is on. Thank you for the heads up. I would have spotted it just now. Tower is on, guys.
Lovely.
118.6. Thanks, Dominic. Sorry, John. Sorry, John Redmond. Dominic, no, sir. No, I don't have a problem. My actual app works fine. We've been playing with it all morning. Me and Paul here and Mickey getting some challenges going for the VA. Right, let's see. 1039. 1039 on the QNH. Rival 28. Bravo. There we go. Right. 86. 186. Yeah, Dominic, if memory serves me well, I've been doing the Zibo thing for 4 years already. Hello, Sergeant. It's been a while.
Thousand to level off.
I just found pictures of the Zibo before it even had the tablet. In 2017, in April, didn't even have the tablet yet. Yeah. Why is Tower calling me now?
I think he's calling you all for spacing.
It's not his job. His job is to give landing clearance or go around instruction.
That's true, but he's just been in touch with Paul to reduce speed to approach speed.
Mm. John, I get it. You need to come join us. Just come ease back into the whole situation, eh? Dublin Tower, good morning, Skymatix 001. We are almost ready to turn to runway 28 left.
Good morning, Skymatix 001 Dublin Tower. Continue approach, reduce minimum approach speed, your number 3 in sequence.
We'll reduce our speed, number 3 in sequence, Skymatix 001. Yeah, you're right, Kevin.
Yeah, I thought that's what it was.
Flaps 1 set.
This will be good for John Redmond, as he can hear how you communicate with the controller.
Approaching transition. Approaching transition.
John, always remember, always know that you're more than welcome anytime. You just fall in when you're ready. And if you need a pep talk to get your courage up, we're here to just come sit and chat with us. We'll get you going.
Dublin Tower,
level.
fully established on the ILS, 28 left, Skymatix 003.
003, Roger, continue approach break, the Skymatix 047, confirm, runway vacated.
Skymatix 047, runway vacated.
Wow, that was long.
047, Roger, hold position, break, 003, surface wind 220 degrees 3 knots, runway 28 left, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 28 left, Skymatix 003.
Skymatix 047, welcome to Dublin International Airport. Taxi to a stand of your choice by taxiway Sierra, cross runway 34, taxiway Alpha.
Skymatix 047, taxi to stand of my choice. Bear in mind, crossing runway.
Crossing runway 34.
Skymatix 047, runway 24.
Zero 47, transponder standby please.
Oh, I get it a lot, Dominic. The guys say it continuously. Stand of choice. I don't let it bother me. I just take it as it comes.
Flaps 5 set.
That's true. That's true. But in the online situation, the guys do things differently, man.
Localizer capture.
Runway vacated, Skymatix 003.
Skymatix 003, Roger. Welcome to Dublin International Airport. Taxi to a stand of your choice by taxiway Sierra cross the runway 34, taxiway Alpha.
Sierra cross, runway 34, taxiway Alpha, Skymatix 003.
Flaps 30
Dublin
set.
Tower, Skymatix 001, fully established, runway 28 left.
Skymatix 001, surface wind 220 degrees 3 knots, runway 28 left, clear to land.
If I can see my screen now. Stupid picture program just came up. Okay, there we go. You guys saw it before me. I almost landed with my eyes on the other screen on the broadcasting software.
Skymatix 001, surface wind 220 degrees 3 knots, runway 28 left, clear to land.
Thank you, sir. Clear to land, runway 28 left, Skymatix 001.
Skymatix 047, you're on taxiway Whiskey 1. Anyway, you can cross runway 34 via Hotel 1, stand of your choice.
Skymatix 47, clear to cross runway 34. Stand of my choice.
To level off.
I just grabbed my whiteboard and I see my cat walked over it. It's all these little grubby, dirty little paws sitting on it. I better write down so I don't go on the wrong taxiway either. So anyway, the reason behind this picture program coming up, I'm sitting looking at screenshots of the Zibo Mod from 2017. It is freaking amazing to think where we've come from. If I look at this, I remember in the early days, it only had the FMC on the left-hand side, and the right-hand side was still, you know, the default one. Let me show you that afterwards. I mean, this is going way back now.
1,000 feet, stabilized, Mr. Birch, altitude.
Taxi lights on.
Okay, I think we're gonna mess it up if I try and do
Skymatix 047 on the blocks.
Approaching 28.
047, monitor Unicom 122.8, bye bye.
Skymatix 047, thank you for your service, sir.
You're welcome, bye.
Don't ruin your landing, Nico.
I'm fixated on these old pictures. You can't believe it. I'm gonna show you one or two just now. This is so
Yesterday
amazing.
it was close.
Yeah.
400. 300. Approaching minimums. 200. Minimums. 100. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Speed brake up. Reverse unlocked.
Okay, not the
Auto-brake
perfectest landing, but it was a good one.
Stabilized. 60 knots. Yeah.
3,000
Great
feet
landing.
remaining.
You are professional.
Oh no, come on, I can't answer now. That phone just has during a while. Thank you, John. Skymatix 001, runway vacated.
Skymatix 001, welcome to Dublin International Airport. Taxi to a stand of your choice by taxiway Sierra crossing runway 34 Alpha. Stand of your choice.
Taxiway Sierra crossing 24, stand of my choice. Skymatix 001. After landing procedure.
After landing procedure. After landing procedure completed.
Landing rate was 160 foot per minute, so I'm kind of
Flaps upset.
happy with that.
Skymatix 003 on the blocks, sir.
Skymatix 003, Roger, my Unicom 122.8. Bye-bye.
122.8, thank you very much, sir.
You're welcome, bye.
Yeah.
That was good fun.
Yeah, very nice.
Are you up in the air?
Just landed.
We're a little late.
Oh, it's okay. You're on UK time, I'm on SA time. We're 2 hours early.
Approaching 3-4.
Oh, come on.
Speed brakes are still up, Paul.
I think that's just a glitch in the network, Uncle John. Not sure. Not sure. Guessing. I can share it with you. In actual fact, I think I shared it the other day. What I'll do is I'll export mine just now while we are here live on air, and then you guys can just pick it up from my OneDrive. And you'll have the one that I'm using. You can just link it in your profile. And I'm taxiing like a cowboy. That guy's not standing at the right place, but anyway, see. We made it. Locking brake set and shutdown procedure.
Shutdown procedure.
Here we go. Welcome to Dublin, everybody. It was a good flight. Nice to see a few ticks here as well. Let me switch to Unicom. Dublin Tower, Skymatix 001. We're switching Unicom now. Thank you for your service. Good day.
You're welcome. Goodbye.
Right. Thank you guys for flying with. Thank you to everybody watching. Sorry it's a bit early on a Saturday morning. In winter time, our time, we'll make it a bit later or something again. But I also have a couple of things to do, so I need some daylight to go and do things like that.
On a positive, don't forget our clocks change in about 3 weeks' time anyway, Nico. So it'll only be an hour difference.
Oh, yes. Yeah, that will also contribute to some better timing.
My clocks won't be moving.
Sorry?
Occupational hazard.
Yeah.
Yeah, excellent.
So before you go, let me just show you. This is not the earliest picture I have of the Zibo. I see I've got some pretty old pictures of it. But this is one that we were talking about just now in terms of the FMC. So this picture was taken early in 2017. Look at that. Still got pretty much the old default setup of the old default laminar bowing. Zibo FMC there, old FMC there.
Goodness me.
Yeah. Christer made me think when he started talking about the what do you call it, the album that we need to make. And I thought to myself, oh, now it's time to go back in history, and this is one of the things I got at now. So
just dropped a
Engine
pick
start
in
procedure
for the
completed.
Dublin flight.
Thank you, sir. Right,
TARA
well,
mode set.
what else do I need to do here for
80
Dominic?
knots.
For Dominic, let's
Throttle
quickly
hold.
do this.
Reverse unlocked. 60 knots. Yet. Great
Experience
landing.
control panel.
You are professional.
Profile.
Flaps upset.
Okay, it's called Zibo. Resources, plugins. Experience profiles. Zibo. So this is the actual one. If you guys go to my OneDrive, I'm going to pop it in. You can have it in about a minute. I'll tell you when it's finished uploading.
Shutdown procedure completed.
Paste. Alright. Okay, it's going to take a few seconds to actually update, but then basically all you need to do is go and activate this profile and link it. You know, so then you'll have my profile. So there you go. All done. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, dudes and dudettes, thank you for watching. We'll see you later this afternoon. I've got some work to quickly do, it seems. I need to attend to that call that I didn't answer earlier, and then we'll talk later. Bye bye. Thank you for watching.
Bye.
Yeah, thank you guys for flying with too.
Pleasure.